Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the We Are Sparta series, episode 9. I can't believe it's only episode 9, but we are in the Eredivisie Division 1, the top division in Holland. We've got back there in the first time of asking, which is a massive achievement. And there's a game already been played. Haag beat VV Venlo. I think it's 4-2. But these are the teams we're going to be playing. We're going to play Ajax, AZ. We've got Excelsior, Groningen, Utrecht, Feyenoord. We've got Go Ahead, who came up with us. We also get to play Topos as well, who finished amazingly 12th and still got a promotion to the top division. Unbelievable stuff. We get to play Vitesse, William II, and VVV Venlo. Quite less games this season. I'm assuming that's because there's more cups and European, I guess, having less games. I don't know. The Eredivisie is 12th in the competition reputation charts, so that's not too bad at all. Ajax and PSV are dominating. Feyenoord getting in there as well, but it's, it is PSV and Ajax really that dominate that division. So we're going to try and put a stop to that. And if we just concentrate on the outs to begin with, we have had a lot of youngsters leave for a considerable amount of money as well. Wim Bohr went to AZ. He's only 16 years old. I didn't know we even had him, but a development team decided to let him go. But for 130,000, I don't think he was ever going to break into the first team. But it was a right winger. We seem to do well with wing people. Uwasa has gone to Go Ahead. He's gone for 275,000, rising up 325. They can have him. He wasn't, to be honest, I didn't rate him that much, to be fair, even though his stats say otherwise. I mean, it's pretty decent. He can play down the left hand side and in the centre, but and plus he was 32 years old as well, so he would have had to go eventually anyway. Edo Druppers, he's another youngster. He's gone to Vitesse. He's got 105,000. So these youngsters are really they're really bringing in the cash. Sexella, he's gone as well. He was a right-hand side midfielder. We don't tend to use this sort of formation of 4-4-2, but although it could change, which in that case we could have him back. But again, we wasn't really utilising him. Brimberg has gone to Charleroi. Where's he gone? He was a Reuben. I didn't even know that. Again, stats wise, he was quite good. 27 years old. He's valued at 2.7 million now. Wow. Should have cashed in a little bit more than that, I think, than just giving him away for free. But he was ending the end of the contract. Same with Drenthe as well. He's gone to Shahab Al Ali. Another youngster, Dan Van Unen, has gone to Camber for free. Kortsmit has gone to Topos, so again rivals in the division. So Go Ahead and Topos has got some of our decent players, it has to be said. Kortsmit caused so much trouble in the first couple of weeks of me starting, so he was out the door anyway, so I think that's the end of contract as well. Vermeer as well, I think he was a youngster, 19 years old. Again, he wasn't really playing. Attacking midfielder, I wasn't really going to use him, to be perfectly honest. And then Wijnaldum, I didn't really want to let him go at all. Strasbourg came in with something like 400,000. I said no. Came in later on with about 500 odd. I said no. And it could potentially now go up to 850,000. He's gone to Strasbourg. He was angry that I didn't let him talk to him until I said, until they give us more money, I'm not even going to contemplate you going. So we've had to go delve into the market. Although we have got some left backs, but he was one of our better ones. I'm quite disappointed to see him go. And this one here to Monaco, 725,000. Leo Lindenhovius, 16 years old, and they went and bought him for 700,000. Now, teamwork, determination, aggression, and fitness, they stand out like a sore thumb. I probably would have picked him up if I was looking for somebody like that. I wonder if it's worth trying to get him back on loan, but he's 16 years old, so he's got a lot of development in him. So what we might do We'll just add him to the shortlist indefinitely. Just keep an eye on him. I think he has got a bright future ahead of him, I think, for 16 years old. 725,000, wow. And Harui has gone to Emmen as well, for this time for 275,000. 21 years old. We weren't really using him that much. He only played 11 games for us. We had him, wow. He's been with us up and down, really. He's played more games in the reserves more than anything else. But he did play 11 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, one man of the match. He didn't do enough for me to keep him. So that concludes that out. I mean, 2.2 million for all that. And I'm more shocked than anything that this 16-year-old, he's gone. I didn't even know we had somebody like that in that. I'm going to have to look more deeply into our reserves and our youngsters, really, and probably utilise them. Right, let's move along to the guys that are coming in. Now, some of these are for the youth side, really. So we did take a couple from Emmen. Daniel Boss, 20 years old, right back. Again, we were looking in the market for right backs. We want somebody that we can develop. And plus, because we've hardly got any money, really, to be fair. If we just have a quick look at the finances, we have got a little bit at the minute, mainly because of them sales. But we couldn't find anybody that wanted to come to the club, to be perfectly honest. Until we get into Europe, I don't think anybody's going to contemplate coming in. We did have a few offers on the table for a few good players, especially centre-backs and wing-backs and what have you. They just failed at the final hurdle. They chose to go somewhere else. So obviously money talks elsewhere. But Daniel Boss, he's a full-back, right-hand side. Not bad stats, a lot of development required in these areas, but decision-making, pace and tackling is a must, really. But he's going to be sitting in our reserves for the time being. Akraf Afkar, left back. We've gone for left and right back, obviously. Again, 16 years old. He's going to be sitting in the under 90s, and we're going to develop him. Again, the development team picked him up, and I couldn't really say no, really. Yeah, he's got a long way to go, but for 31,000, rising up to 60, it wasn't a bad shout. Next one is Campman from the NEC, not Birmingham, but NEC. He can play midfield and more attacking as well, so I'm looking to push probably one midfielder up into the attacking role as soon as we settle ourselves down in the top division. Good potential of 5 there. He's got no player traits as yet, but as a attacking midfielder, he's got good composure, vision, passing. It's not too bad. First touch isn't great, but again, I'm not going to moan too much. He's not played that many games for NEC 11, so I think he's only just come onto the scene, I think, hasn't he? 19 years old, so who knows? We might be able to utilise him. Next is Yunis Zakir. He comes on a free from Vitesse, centre back. 20 years old. He's going to sit in our reserves again for the time being, just to develop a little bit more, because we have got a decent centre backs at the moment. We just wanted more backups more than anything else, because our squad was looking a little bit thin. Next guy is Dude van der Kust, free transfer. He's a left winger. Good crossing, 14. That's what stood out for me, really, more than anything else. He's got potential of a 4-star, 2.5 at the moment. But we're all about we're all about getting youngsters in and developing them, really. Stats wise, not too bad. He hasn't played a game for anybody yet. Interesting. But again, as one of our scouts picked up, said he was good enough. So we'll go along with that then, shall we? He is our 4th best left winger. So we have got quite a good array of wingers, though, it has to be said. Next one, another free transfer, Algolkan Sadrigolu, 20 years old, centre midfield. Again, attacking midfielder. We're not going to use him. I think this was out of my hands, I believe. But a freebie all the same. And again, another youngster that we can develop. Again, if we decide to go attacking, we can utilise him there. Next one, Diko Jap Tong, right winger. He can play left or right, but mainly on the right hand side. Again, good crossing, stamina wise and acceleration. Physicals are quite good. First touch not too bad. Again, we can develop him up to a 3.5 star. 20 years old, a long way to go, but until we get more of a reputation, we can afford to go and get some bigger players. Next one, Bo van Essen, another winger. Play either side, mainly on the right hand side. Once again, he's going to be sitting in the reserves. Potential to be a 4.5 stars, 2.5 at the moment. Crossing and first touch not too bad, not great, but again from Vitesse, another one. He hasn't played any games either. Our scouts just seem to pick these guys up and say, oh, he's all right. With it being a free, we can't really grumble. We can't really pick and choose at the moment. Next one, Lazizi from Bosch. 21 years old. He's again a left winger, but he's on the left hand side. Now, I don't think I had anything to do with this transfer. He's got good crossing. He's got dribbling and first touch. Physicals isn't too bad. Would it be my choice? I don't think I picked him up at all. Had a good season last season, 4 goals. Played 34 games though, so I would have expected a little bit more. But if we do decide to go 4-4-2, we have got players that can fit into these roles now. Apart from the right hand side, I don't think. So Lucas Rossa, 150,000 from Juventus. He's going to be replacing Dabo on the right back, I feel. I don't think he's actually fit at the moment. Actually, he's not too bad, so he could be playing in the next game. But he is going to be either our backup or our first choice. He's 19 years old, not bad at all. Like I say, we bought him from Juventus. He did play for Bosch, and he's had a few games, not too bad, I guess. But probably the better that we've had. The better of the bunch, really, we've couldn't get hold of, I guess. We did have a couple of other players, but like I said, we had to put the money on the table. They did accept it, but somebody came in with something better. And of course, they prefer to play in Europe, don't they? So unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. The next one, 2 players from Almer City. Haj Adama, 20 years old, right winger. Not too bad. He played 24 games for Almer in the reserves. Not really from the first team, but he comes on a free either way. Got a lot of way to go, I guess. And again, another one, Ramadani. Again, right winger. He can play up front as well if need be. He's probably better than Adama. He's got good physicals, dribbling and first touch isn't too bad. Again, he's going to be sitting in our reserves for a bit. So we haven't really bought any first teamers really, which is really a big pain. But this one, 89,000. Now we are using him in midfield. He can play on the right hand side, so it's not too bad. Physicals aren't too bad, but in midfield, and he can play just as a DM as well. So again, if things are getting a little bit too tough, we're going to have to drop one person back behind the midfielders and play a 4-1-2-2-1 formation, something like that. I would like to at some point go 2 up front, but with the players that we have got and the formations that they're used to. But at the moment, I think we're using him in midfield. He's currently 3-star, potential 4, and you know what? He's probably our best buy to date, to be perfectly honest. He's only played 28 games for Ajax, and I think this is pretty much a good steal. Just unfortunate we just couldn't get the players that we really wanted. So finance wise then, 2.6 million in the bank. We have got 800,000 now, but earlier transfer revenue of 30%, which is how much we brought in, like 2 million. We couldn't even have that. There's still a bit of the window to go. We have got up to the 2nd of September, so we can try and bring a couple more players in if need be, depending how we go in the first couple of games, see where we're missing it desperately. But looking at the prize money, right up to, well, a minimum of 3 million is what we're going to be getting. So that's nice. But only 7 million for winning the league. I mean, it's not a lot, is it really? But it all helps, and we want to try and build our money up as well, so we can gain the better players, and we want to compete with the likes of Ajax and PSV. We are to finish 15th. Actually, you know what? Well, it's all going to be joint bottom, isn't it? Really, Go Ahead and Topos. They're expected to go straight back down again. And who are these? Graafschap. Yeah, 6th, so 15th. That's not too bad. 1,000 to 1. We want to be finishing round about here. I mean, what does the board want from us this season? So this season they want us to finish mid-table. That's where they expect us, and to reach the 3rd round of the Dutch Cup. Probably the Cup mainly we could possibly do. This is going to be a big ask, just to find our feet in the division. So, which I'm quite looking forward to. Alright, we've had a couple of friendlies already. We did start off against Schaffhausen. We won 2-0. Then we lost to Rapid Vienna 3-2. We did collapse towards the end in this game. We were winning 2-1 and then an equaliser 2 minutes later, and then a 92nd minute game. We couldn't hold on. Then we won 4-0. We have Huntelaar. Huntelaar's playing really well at the moment in midfield, so we're going to try and keep him there. We have got Yuri de Winter. He has been scoring goals for us. He's come up through the ranks. Well, he just showed up on the radar, and he was scoring goals for in the reserve. So I thought, well, you know what? If you're scoring goals for reserves, there's no reason why he can't score goals for the first team. And stats-wise, he's not too bad. Dribbling in the first touch is okay. Finishing 8. Well, considering he's been putting it away, his finishing's not that bad. But he's grabbed a couple. He had one in this 4-0 win here. Well, actually, he scored a goal in the Rapid Vienna game. He scored 2 in there. Then he went and scored against these guys, Rinsbergs. Huntelaar scoring. We played against Capelle. I think they are our affiliated team. We have got an affiliation with PSV, I think it is. Is it PSV? Where does it say we got an affiliation? Fiorentina, sorry. That's only just come through as well. So we've got Capelle and Fiorentina, which is quite good. So I'm quite impressed by that. The board came in and said, we've got a new affiliation. Fiorentina, okay, have it. So hopefully they'll send a few players over to us. And then we lost to Victoria Plzen. 2-1. We did. They did have a player sent off, but they still managed to come out winners in the end. Disappointing all the same. So today we're just going to have the one game. We're going to be playing against PSV to start off our league campaign in the Eredivisie, and we'll just see how far away we are from well, staying up, I guess. We are going to stick with this 4-3-3 formation. Kuremans is going to remain in goal. He had such a fantastic season last season, so we're going to keep him there. Lucas Rosa is going to start on the right hand side. Friends and Valleys. He's come up, another youngster from the ranks as well. Played 14 games. He played 1 game last season, but we're going to try and utilise him. We're going to try and utilise him this time round. Have we got anybody else that can fit in there? We've only got Wittens, so we are struggling on the ground a little bit, but we have got players in the reserves that we can use. So if they can play in the reserves, get some game time, and then if we need them, we can call upon them with ease. And Alberto comes in on the left hand side after losing Wijnaldum. In the midfield, we have got Huntelaar, we've got Matsuiva, and Duarte in the centre. We've got Van Hoven. And Alhat out on the wings with De Winter up front. Sanchez we can bring in as well. We have got a lot of players that we can use from the last season. Spearings is just unfit at the moment, and save with Cust as well. We have brought a few players from the reserves in as well. So Rittmeister, again, he's another youngster, 21 years old, again from the youth side, and he's not too bad either, you know. Another winger. We like wingers in this side. Right, we're going to kick off. We're going to see how we progress with this. We are first up. PSV away. What baptism of fire in this division. Let's hope we don't get crushed, because that would really be upsetting, to be perfectly honest. Right, number 2. A squad number would have to be given to one player in the squad. Yeah, that's fine. Matu. We're going to call him Matu. We're going to give you a number and submit this team. Right, we are at the Philips Stadium in Eindhoven. De Jong up front. I mean, he must be a lot. 10 minutes, is that all? He's 28 years old. Very, very good stats. Be nice to get some of these stats there. Yeah, he's not done too bad, is he, really? Who else? Bergwijn as well. Another player I quite admire. He's 21 years old for a winger. Unfortunately, we haven't got that sort of money. But again, another player that we would like. Candariva. 32-year-old winger. Well, he's had quite a good career by looks of things. He's been with Inter, Lazio. He's been in Italy all this time. He's finally made the move to Holland. So where we're all at. Who is Gutierrez? Who is Lucassen? These are the teams really we want to be stealing the young players from, I think. Remind the players that there's no real pressure on them. Okay, they like that. Let's hope they don't take it literally and don't play. Right, off we go then. PSV to kick off. We're going to sit back. We're going to relax. It's first game in the top division. And we're lying in 6th. We do push them back a little bit, but PSV are going to be coming forward, which we are. Bergwijn's just running forward. That's a cracking tackle, that. Referee, what are you talking about? Friends, that was a fantastic tackle. His head's in his arms. He's giving him a red card for what? What's he giving him a red card for? Oh, great. So, Huntelaar, we're going to have to sacrifice you, and we're going to have to bring Wittens in as well. Oh, wonderful. So the question is, we're going to have to go ball winning with Matu. Nothing came off that free kick anyway, so which is a good sign. Kurmans with the ball. The first bit of highlight that we have got, we've just given it away. 2 minutes of added time. We're just entering. We do win the ball back by Dewart. Let's play it around. We're going back. Oh, it's a good header onto De Winter, but he doesn't stand a chance up there at all. He's going to chase it down. Matu, you could have got that ball, De Jong. Oh, it's another great sliding tackle. Gutierrez. Yeah. It was coming. Eric Gutierrez with the assist. If we manage to get anything from this, it would be a miracle. But he's just missed a tackle altogether, hasn't he? That sliding challenge. To try and cut it out. Do we sit back, bring another one back and just go 4-1-1-1? Sympathy, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do, have a look at this again. 3 in midfield, 1 behind the forward. Could be the way to go. Who's not playing well? Al-Haft. We're going to sacrifice your son. We're going to stick you in midfield and we're going to bring in Sanchez in there. He can go on support. Can we bring Van Hoven in there? We can bring some of these guys. Dev can come in. He can sit just behind, and you can go Trecatista just behind Winter up front. So we're going to go Christmas tree. We're going to go balanced as well. We can't go wide, so forget the wide. Straight shoot on sight. Play through the middle. Going to play shorter passing, and we're going to do some time waste. Well, we'll do some time wasted as well. We want to keep the score down. Keep possession now as well. 33,000, 34 at PSV today. 1-0 won't be a bad result if it stays like it. Right, we have a free kick. Oh, straight on. Oh, we almost get there. Almost get there. We brought 472. Is it? Not quite the goal we want. Just on the line. We did bring 400, nearly 500 fans with us, which is nice. Right, PSV, Sainsbury's. He's there. To Angelino. It's Bergwijn. 3 players in. Wow. Nikolai Larsson with a goal. And referee, that could be suspect to offside, possibly. So we're hoping Angelino just, well, we don't know what that was. And wow, we're just all over the place in the centre. Sainsbury's again with a throw in. We do collect it now through Duarte. Plays into the centre, Sanchez. We're going to go to Wittens. He's going to go wide again. Nice. Rosa. There you go. We've got nobody in the wing, have we? We're going to play through the centre. Nice. This is better. Winter. Going wide. Matu. Ball in. We did almost have a shot there, I guess. Lammers comes forward. He's got two with him. Larsson. Runs into the box. Referee. No. He's gone VAR. What are you doing? He's looking at a possible penalty shout there. We're all waiting on tenterhooks here. This could be a total and utter. We don't deserve this at all. We've played quite well. 52% of the possession. No penalty. Okay, I'm happy with that. Can we get a goal? Velez in there. Duarte plays it back to Wittens. Matu now. Wittens, Duarte, go wide. Nice. Alberto. Inside. Winter has a go. And there we go. It's his first shot from De Winter. First look at him. He's really been quiet, hasn't he, really? He's just been kept out of the game. Angelino has been played in. Wittens tidies up at the back. Valise. Dev over to Alberto. Time's running out. We've got 3 minutes. We're wasting time, but what was that? Unless Winters can get... Well, I thought he was going to get him then. We can't really do an awful lot with no wingers. They're just too far in the centre and they're just wreaking havoc as it is. Right, throw in Angelino. Time's up. 2-0. It's not a bad result, considering the boys did well. Yeah, you know what? They didn't do too bad at all, did they? I guess. First game in the top flight. 10-man Sparta fade to defeat. Well, we didn't have really much of a choice. Other news is we have actually we are extending our ground, expanding the ground. So if we go to facilities, at the moment we have got an 11,000 or seater. We are moving that up to about 12.5. So that should be finished in June next year, so in time for the next season. So hopefully we'll start increasing it. Being in the top flight, we'll get some more money in as well. Disappointing we lost, yes, but we do get to play against Go Ahead, who got promoted with ourselves, Vitesse as well. Right, when we come back, we're going to play a couple of more games, and we're going to come back to... Do we play against... Herenveen, who knocked us out in the cup last season, and then we could play against Topos. We'll see if we can grab a goal and we'll take it from there. Right, if you enjoyed that, let me know if you agree with the transfers or anything like that, or is there anybody that you would like to see come in. I mean, I don't know who we can pick up, to be perfectly honest. It's quite hard to get anybody in when we're just newly promoted, we haven't got much money, and we keep getting beaten to the targets by bigger clubs, but we'll have to keep playing around with it, see if we can bring in some better players, but definitely another midfielder and possibly a centre back as well. I think we do need to have a look at. But if you enjoy that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe, and also click notifications so you don't miss any. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.